In a quiet corner of a noisy city, far from the green hills and winding rivers of her village, lived a young woman named Sara. She had left home 2 years ago, chasing a dream of better work and a brighter future. The city was full of tall buildings, rushing cars, and people who hurried past without a smile. At first, Sara felt excited by it all: the bright lights, the busy streets, the chance to learn new things. But as the months passed, a deep loneliness settled in her heart. She missed the sound of her mother's gentle laughter, her father's quiet stories by the fire, and the playful voices of her younger brother and sister. Every evening, after a long day at her office job, Sara would sit by her small window, watching the sun disappear behind the concrete skyline. The apartment was silent, too silent. One day, her mother sent her a voice message on the phone, a new app they had all learned to use. "Sara, my dear," her mother's warm voice filled the room, "are you eating well? The mango trees are full this season. I picked some today and thought of you." Hearing that familiar voice, soft and full of love, brought tears to Sara's eyes. It was as if her mother was right there beside her. From that day on, voice messages became Sara's lifeline to home. She would record her own messages late at night, when the city finally grew quiet. "Mother, Father," she would say softly into her phone, "today was tiring. The boss asked me to work extra hours, and I made a mistake in my report. I feel so far away and sometimes wonder if I made the right choice leaving the village." She pressed send, and within minutes, replies would come flooding in. Her father's voice was steady and kind, like the old oak tree back home. "Daughter, mistakes are how we learn. Remember when you were little and fell while learning to ride the bicycle? You got up stronger. We are proud of you here. The village feels empty without your smile, but we know you are building something good." Then came her little brother's excited chatter, "Sara, I scored a goal in school today. When are you coming home? I saved you some sweets from the festival." And her sister's gentle whisper, "I miss walking with you to the river. Send us a picture of the city lights, they sound magical." These echoes of home wrapped around Sara like a warm blanket on cold nights. They gave her strength when she felt weak. One particularly hard week, Sara faced a big challenge at work. A project she had poured her heart into was rejected, and she sat alone in her apartment, feeling lost and defeated. Doubts crept in: maybe she wasn't cut out for city life. Maybe she should give up and return home. That night, she recorded a message with a trembling voice: "I don't know if I can do this anymore. Everything feels so heavy here." The replies came quickly, one after another, filling her phone with love. Her mother spoke first: "My brave girl, home is always here waiting, but your spirit is strong. Remember the stories I told you about your grandmother? She faced storms and kept going. You are her granddaughter, carry that courage." Her father added, "We listen to your messages every evening together. Your voice brings joy to us. Let our words bring it back to you." Even her siblings sent silly songs they made up, laughing and singing her name. Listening to them all, Sara cried, but they were tears of relief. Those simple words, spoken with such love, lifted the weight from her shoulders. She realized that distance could not break the bond they shared. Home wasn't just a place, it lived in their voices, in the memories they shared, in the strength they gave her every day. Over time, Sara grew more confident. She fixed her project at work and earned praise from her boss. She made a few friends in the city and started to find beauty in its chaos: the street food vendors, the evening markets, the way the rain sounded on her window. But she never stopped the voice messages. They became a daily ritual, a thread connecting her old life to the new. One spring morning, Sara booked a train ticket home for a short visit. As the train rolled through the countryside, closer and closer to her village, she recorded one last message: "I'm coming home soon. I can't wait to see you all, to hug you, to hear your voices not through a phone, but right here in front of me." When she arrived, her family was waiting at the station, arms open wide. Sara learned that no matter how far we go, the voices of those we love can guide us through the darkest days and light up our hearts. Home is never truly left behind, it's carried within us, in every word, every memory, every loving echo.